don't take the value of money for granted. Okay, because we need it, we can make more, or we can lose, either with gambling or bad business decisions, right?
Yes.
All right. Does anyone else want to add anything to it?
Get carried.
Get carried?
Make friends.
Make friends?
Yeah.
What should we be making friends here?
Yes.
Because when Ngọc came and asked me if we were friends, I said no, and I asked her for a waltz, and she said you said we weren't friends, so she didn't.
Okay, all right. So make friends, yeah, and stay friends. Don't lose your friends. Okay, don't make enemies. Also, I think this was a very good idea. We also heard from, I think you said it right. You said something very important. Rather, let's learn this lesson here today at camp than when it will happen in real life, after school, when you make business decisions.
When you do it in real life.
It is more impactful, but this is more or less an idea. This is here to give you the idea of what it is about, dealing with money. All right, it's not always easy.
Yeah.
All right.
We can all laugh because when Indomie is here, right, and having a debt of, it's not 12, it's 130K, because they couldn't clear the debt when the time is up. So
That's right.
So for the game, you have 130K in debt, not 12.
Pretty good.
It's not 12,000.
I thought it's 260.
So we can laugh here. But
I mean, we lose the whole
we,
day, so...
you can laugh if you have a debt of 2.6 billion VND.
Nah. Yeah. You laugh and then you jump off.
Yeah, we count.
Người cô gái năm xương.
We count.
Calm down, man.
If you have a debt, you jump off, you think that your family will be okay with that and they will live peacefully.
Have no family. What if I have no debt?
Because the debt doesn't disappear. It just moves to another family member. Think of your mom and think of your dad. Yeah? So life, listen. So you see, we can laugh now, it's okay. But I'd like to say something that we really appreciate it. We would rather be stupid right now or get stupid later. You answer yourself, that's your life. You answer yourself. Yeah?
You did it from the beginning, I can give you that. All right. You did something wrong in the start of the game and it cost your entire
10K.
Just luck. We pick it out and we lost.
I'm actually not sure where you went first, but I knew it was the first decision that you made, and then when integrity moved up, you guys did very long.
I have another questions for both teams. If you have a chance to do it again, to play this game again, what would you do?
Gamble.
Gamble from the start.
Gamble from the start. So what would you do to guarantee that you can go to stage 10 with no debt? That's the question.
Take double the amount required to get to stage 10, and then gamble all or nothing until you win.
All right.
Good strategy you got there.
Do you know what is the flaw in that plan?
Corrupt the government.
Do you know what is the flaw in that plan?
What is
I
the flaw?
think it's still possible for us to
In
lose
real
every
life,
gamble we do.
If you
Like,
own the bank about
This is a game though.
big amount of money,
that's why I
the
was
bank
scared
would
to-
not, no bank gonna give you more money.
You have no real business.
He asked what would we do if we played this game
Okay.
again.
Yeah. That's right. All right.
All about risk.
My boy.
Make a huge loan and ensure that we will be on stage 10 first. And then we'll begin the process of earning money from
Okay.
that loan.
Yeah.
We still ensure that we
Say hi to này.
You do know that the debt will double every 10 minutes.
yeah, so we'll keep making money.
I don't think you can make more than 100,000 every 10 minutes.
Okay, so you just keep making money. And
Thank
we'll
you.
place everything in
Start,
That's a strategy.
start, have and build like a solid amount of money there in the business center.
Yeah.
And then when you have like a certain amount of capital,
so it's not
maybe 50, 20K, 30K, something like that. And maybe go gambling because business centers you can lose lots of money and like you can't really make too much money.
All right. Yeah, we are not saying that's right or wrong. I'm just asking if you have a chance to play it again. All right. And I do hope that you can have a chance to play it again. And ready for action?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now we come to the next activity.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Let's go. This one, we would call it. It's a time for you to express your opinion. Yeah. All right. It's called live opinion. Stay quiet, all right? I'm going to continue when you start quiet. Otherwise, all right. I will start speaking when love relationship with boyfriend or girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, listen, listen first. Okay. So the way we do it now, each team will be divided into 2 smaller groups, and each group will randomly pick a topic here.
No, it's just one person.
Just one person. Just one person. 1 minute. Yeah. 1 minute speech. The topic is a statement, and the speech is about whether you agree or disagree with it, and why. So you need to pick a side whether you are with or you are against. There's no 50-50.
Yeah, this is debate.
That's a speech. Okay, 1 minute. After, when the minute is up, so we say, okay, time's up, and then there will be a band of judge. A band of judge will give score. Okay? The score will be based on the way you deliver it, about your body language, your tone, okay? The logic in that. And the last thing is the interaction with the audience. If the audience is, yay, or woo, that's good, then it's add up to the points.
Audience goes, yeah.
However, after a minute, the other team, we will have 10 seconds for you to challenge the speaker. Yeah. You will have 10 seconds. So we count 10, 9, 8, and you can raise your hand, you challenge. So when there's a challenge team, and we have a debate. So the speaker will be on one side, and the challenge will be on the other side. Each side at that time can have up to 3 people to speak. Okay? 40 seconds to speak. After that, the judge will give the score. The judge will give the score to the both sides. Alright? And we see the final score at the end. The score is going to be a band, what is the word? Up to 10. Okay? So there will be at least 2 judges. It's going to be me and Milton. So in total, it's going to be 20 points, right? Your final score for the team is going to be 50 times multiplied. So
it's pretty important because the ratio to this and the other is pretty huge.
Yeah, exactly.
But why this topic?
All right, we're going to pick. So first, I will need you, each team, to come up here. Captain, I think, the captain. Come up here to pick. Let's say 2 members per team. Yeah, 2 members per team. Yeah, 2 smaller groups per team. Yeah.
How 5 members per team? We have 11 people. We have 6.
Yeah, 6 and 5. That's okay.
I'm gonna speak for one team. Who's gonna speak for the other team?
Okay, correct.
Who's 5 và 6. Cái chúng mày làm nhau được. Yeah. Okay. We recruit here and that's our. No. We need 2 teams. I'm gonna speak for the first group. You're gonna speak for the second group.
Yep, go.
Sắp chết ở đây rồi đấy. Em Sơn đang Sơn ơi, mày chết, mày đợi anh em chết cùng.
And I'm gonna pay for it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I told you.
You told you to? Okay, you will have 10 minutes.
It doesn't matter.
10 minutes, go. Okay, we will have some clipboards for you to brainstorm right now.
Brainstorm. Topic number 1, topic number 2.
Brainstorm. Got that.
10 minutes.
Cái này mà đi theo mấy đứa khác đấy. Cái job đang lớn thì nhiều tiền. kiểu mày muốn nói là mày muốn được Ronaldo, ví dụ Arsenal là mày muốn chơi không ví dụ Việt đùng nặn chứ tôi người làm đúng không, nổi đúng không?
Môi trường này là cái gì mà cô chết, môi trường này là
kiểu thôi. Mày có hiểu mẫu tính rồi nhưng mày không muốn học mẫu đi, mày không muốn làm mày làm gì? Mình có quá nhiều đêm rồi.
tao làm về việc Lisa diễn ở cùng đêm mà
Đi phải bắt chuyện Empower. Tao bên này à? Mày trợ mày này.
So next time with your parents.
Kids looking up to her.
What's this?
I know.
Lisa is a
Blackpink member. I know. We don't.
Do you think you should? This your opinion. So you can speak in 1 minute.
Millions. Kids. She stripped that shit.
Hú Minh Trần.
He follow the money follow best friend in the no best success life. I'll have to put in or her label. Dạ đây. Trên news tôi không biết. We don't have to go into the details.
Since this is a very unorthodox action.
Sao nó không so với ra đây?
Quay ở kia.
Alright. So what you want to do, I want to introduce the topic. And the speaker of the topic, when you hear that, quickly come to the has the chance to challenge. And vice versa, alright? Good. And very important people of the debate of the century, presenting to you the judge. First, the really renowned man in the history, Mr. Milton. And the one who knows it all, Mr. Donovan. Now, let's come to the first topics. Topic number 1 is about the really hot incident that just appeared in a few weeks. Lisa recently performed at the strip club in Paris, which has since aroused many critical and anti-idol views. And you, do you think you should disparage Lisa or not after that above incident? So I would like to introduce the speaker, Mr. Baekchan to the stage.
And our house believes that she should not be disparaged for her actions. To start off, the K-pop industry is a very toxic industry, with sexual harassment cases happening on the daily, and unrealistic body standards are forced onto the idols. Therefore, you should keep in mind that the actions of the idols only have very few consequences on the idols, because for the possibility that they might have been forced into that situation by the labels or management. Furthermore, it's 2023 and women have rights now. With feminism being more popular than ever, women have all the control over their body. Therefore they can do whatever they want. With my evidence being OnlyFans cam girl calling their business empowering.
Time is up.
What?
Faster, bro.
You got like 1 minute?
That's 1 minute.
40 seconds, man.
That's 1 minute.
This is supposed to be a...
Right. Remember the rules. First is a speak of a minute. A speech of a minute. Now there's a 10 seconds for the challengers from Courage. If you want to go and challenge and debate with him, then raise your hand. Alright? 10.
I will annihilate.
9.
Otherwise, the entire team will have the points immediately.
I will destroy
6.
No one cares.
Wait.
3. All right. Okay, come here. Oh, my best.
Okay, back. Can you go to this side? As I say, and each side can have up to 3 people on each side. It's up to you, right? Up to you. First round is going to be from courage. So that means you are against, right? 40 seconds.
You are standing first. Okay, 40 seconds, go.
Well, even though feminists nowadays they do have the rights, some still argue that being in a K-pop band actually shows a greater explicit. Means that they're being more explicit in terms of their physical appearances towards the females and as well as the males, in which many believe that it is currently causing more negative influences over positive influences. I would like to listen to your opinions upon that.
All right.
Even though they are more being explicit and being more shown with their body, I think it's their body and they have their choices, and it's the viewers' responsibility to intake that information and intake the music videos however they like, and then interpret however they like. Well, the positive effects could be that they could inspire kids who are the main audiences to strive for a healthy lifestyle, well, that would lead to a better body that is shown in their music videos, and that the bodies that also the stated bodies that they're showing. Time is up.
Round 2, courage. Start.
Well, even though she said that they are causing more influences to kids, positive influences, but most children nowadays they're incapable of acknowledging of what is right or wrong. They couldn't justify which one is right or wrong. So basically, just adhering to what they've seen and what they've perceived, and they just interpret it in a more negative way.
So, you have time. That's all. You have time. All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fast, right?
Okay. Last 40 seconds. Go.
The stated action of interpreting is the children interpreting the bodies shown on music videos and the idols. How could they possibly interpret visual showings of bodies in a wrong way, like you said? Because there's really no possible negative impacts that it could be had, unless you could give me examples.
All right, that's it.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, time is up, and each side already has the chance to speak their opinion in 2 rounds, all right? So you can come back to the teams right now. Everybody give a big applause for the 2 debaters, yeah? All right, now it's the time for the judge to show their score. Integrity 8.5, courage 9. Now Judge Don. Wow. Courage 8.5, integrity 9. All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
You had no examples.
Why didn't we need an example? I didn't have time.
Mà con mày còn nhỏ đây.
Tao còn có 10 giây.
Thế nó đủ rồi. Đủ rồi. Kiểu speed run đi.
Next topic.
Come on stage.
About this topic? Your topic. We need to stick with the rules first. It's 1 minute speech. It's 1 minute speech. Yeah. Okay.
Remember, the speech is only 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute only. So you got to filter or trend. And now the speak of me.
This is getting amazing.
Yeah. And then speak louder so the judge can hear.
I really need to pee though. Can you choose another topic and then I'll prepare? I need to pee really badly. Can you repeat the...
This time, boys are the ones who have to pay. Do you disagree or disagree with this view, and why? So before I begin with arguments, as a person who has been through close to a dozen relationships throughout primary and secondary, I believe that I have the authority and reliability and reputation to say that I agree to this motion. Why? Because first of all, boys must prove to girls that they could be financially reliable. So if boys pay on their first date, then girls or feminine would likely to deliberate more trust and reliability, which would in fact increase the chances of both of them bonding together more quickly, and chance of both of them meeting together again and come together would also increase along with it. And as well as being financially sustainable, boys must be financially consistent to keep on gifting, especially on special occasions, which would also develop meaning and memorable moments in the relationship.
Thank you very much. Time is up. And now there's seconds for the challengers. Integrity, when you challenge him. Okay, we have a debate right now. You know the rules. Each person have 40 seconds. Round 1 from integrity first. Time starts now.
Like I've previously stated, it's 2023 and women have rights. Therefore, they can also work, with most women now currently in leadership positions. Therefore, they are also able to create their own income. Furthermore, these ideals of men stepping up to pay for the dates is also really unhealthy. Because right now, suicide rates, 75% of suicides are men because of these unrealistic expectations on manliness. So I believe that whoever idea it is to go on a date, and whose idea it is to go on a date and invite the other person, the person who took the first step should pay for the date.
Time is up. Thank you. Yeah, they have pretty strong points here. Let's see courage. 40 seconds.
First of all, I strongly disagree to your argument. Why? Because I've never mentioned anything about women, whenever women should have rights to pay or what. I'm talking about boys should create the first impression to the girls. Because if you pay first, then the boys will deliberate the positive impression to the girls of being financially sustainable. And why? Because being financially sustainable would give the impression to most girls of our overall status, so that we could also believe in both, so that she could believe that the boys and the girls could also live harmoniously without being bankrupt or being satisfied their all basic wants and needs. And that's actually long term, as well as encourage both of them to come closer to each other. Well, in most perspectives, that money could be used to represent.
Alright, time is up. Time is up.
This guy, yeah, what are you talking about, man? Basketball. You slapped the microphone. I didn't slap the microphone. I didn't even slap the microphone.
Alright, alright. It's okay. It's okay. Now, last round for each debater. 40 seconds. Starting.
You've proven my point on the realistic expectations part, saying that man should always make the first impression. Because really, that doesn't matter. Like I've also stated, the responsibility of paying for the date should only be held accountable to whoever idea it is to go on that date. If your logic holds up, then women could just get free lunches, free meals by asking men on a date. It's untrue. If you're rich, just stay for them. We'll take your money. Yeah. I'm rich. You know that.
You cannot keep saying. Alright. Okay, now this is the last chance of courage. Here you go.
I am not talking about whenever girls should actually have more rights, but I believe that it's the nature of boys, and they should be more proactive. They should be more proactive in order to give the impression to the girls. Like girls nowadays, they prefer to give impression of beauty, but they haven't given anything about their personality or even their overall status. So boys should actually begin with giving their overall status to the girls, and they should also. And that's actually, in fact, a way to provide a positive impression to girls, and I believe it is, in fact, a way to increase the chance of both of them coming together.
He's judging Mr. Luke's. Oh, you need to base on.
Alright, thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Okay. Although we're gonna stick to the rules, but it seems like you still have a lot of things to talk about. But I just want, it's gonna be it's another 40 seconds. If you want to just freely talk, okay? Just freely talk. Just 40 seconds, okay?
Okay, I've got another 40 seconds, which is sweet. Right, so, like Đức Minh just said, he's saying that the only assets a woman could give to a man is their beauty, or at least first off, or on first influence. It's just sexism. It's women, they're more than Barbies. They actually have personalities. Mind-blowing, am I right? Yeah. They can have jobs. They can pay for the dates because they're capable of doing that. And we are, as men, we shouldn't be forced to always make the first impression and make the first move.
That's not decided.
So the judge will not use that to score. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, both debaters. You can get back to your teams. Everybody give an applause again for the two debaters. Yeah. Okay. Another big applause, everyone.
Always rely on your girlfriend. How are you in the position when you talk about girlfriend?
All right. Topic is over.
Bro, you pay 500k a month to your girlfriend and you broke up in 12 months. For real? So you lost about 6 million.
It's the other way around. It's the other way around. The girl gave them.
Okay, this topic is pretty interesting, right? Okay. Again, I will read the topic again. Going on dates for the first time, boys are the ones who have to pay. Right. For the first time. It doesn't say that all the time, right? For the first time. Well, it's just a debate, right? It's still controversial, I know. But let's go to the next topic. Yes, thank you for reminding. Now, Judge Don. Then.
This was a really good topic, and it was really difficult for us to decide. The judges had a debate over the debate. All right, so my score is this.
Courage, 8.5. Integrity, 9. Integrity outstands a bit, according to Don. And Judge Milton, everybody do the drum rolls, okay? Courage, 9. Integrity, 9.5. Okay. Let's go to the next one. And Ming is ready for the topic. Will you choose a career following your passion or trend?
Chậu gì? Chậu gì? Sao bây giờ đưa được không?
Okay, it's quiet. Okay, you guys. All right. Now, big applause for me.
1 minute starting. 3, 2, 1, go.
Now, I was given the question whether you should make a career out of a passion or a trend. I'll define the passion as something you simply enjoy to do, and the trend as something that's really popular at that time. First of all, I believe that following your passion is better because working on something you enjoy and look forward to doing every day, it gives you a better result out of what you do. It's not following a trend which you feel you have to do out of obligation. This also means that while you do this trend as your career, there will always be people who are better at what you're doing and will produce better results also because they have the passion in that trend. I can read. There are examples of people who have followed their passions and succeeded immensely, such as YouTubers like Mr. Beast or Do Perfect, who stopped their education and followed their careers, who are now two of the most successful creators on the platform. And there are also other athletes or singers simply because they enjoy what they do and they tried their best at it. Now, I'm not saying...
Now there's 10 seconds for the challengers. Courage.
I have the single ending line. The ending line that meant everything. I hate myself.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh my God. You're gonna lose horribly.
Time is up. So, time is up. Right, very good. Now I have to give a result.
Can I say one sentence?
One sentence. Okay, say one sentence.
I have this one concluding sentence, and it is that you don't always have to make your career from your passions. That's completely misunderstanding my point. I'm saying that there are always opportunities to make something from your passions and to be able to do not ever throw away your passions for something that you feel obligated to do out of money.
Right, thank you.
I'm too lazy to do everything.
Alright, you guys okay without a microphone? Yeah, I think some issue with that. So now is the judge.
Wait, isn't there going to be a challenger?
Time is up.
I'll challenge him myself.
Saving time. Don't.
But you're on the same team, so...
Bro, I'm saving time on the...
Yeah.
We're going to have good.
Give me your point.
Now...
No, don't, bro.
The trends in careers is a trend for a reason. Therefore, there must be some science to it. Some science which leads to the trend being successful in the first place. For it to be a trend. Therefore, it isn't that unwise to follow that trend, jump into the hype train, and then follow that career, because it might lead to success like it has for previous owners.
I said that you don't always have to make your passions into careers.
9.5.
9.5. Alright. Integrity.
Oh, sorry, it's integrity. I meant integrity. Sorry, guys. Oh, right, yeah.
Right now is last but not least. The topic is disagreeing with your parents.
If I agree, then I won't.
You need a microphone?
Think of something opposite.
That's the thing. Think of something opposite. It just it's perfectly loyal, and it's horrible. But it's
Hello.
no, Ben cannot say
1 minute for fun. Yeah. Okay. In 3. Okay, Ming. Yeah. Let's listen first. If you want to challenge Farm, now is your chance. And I would encourage some girls in the teams to come up here. All right? I've been listening to so many voices of boys. I know that you are very smart girls. So let's take a chance for the girls. 3, 2, 1, go.
It intense.
Okay. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
So in a tense disagreement within your parents, I wholeheartedly believe that it's a right and that we should argue towards the end, even though it's quite tense. Alright, my reason for this is because the children here, we as children and as students and whatever, we deserve to have a right to speak and voice our own opinions. Why? Well, let's start within the long term. Right? We as the children, we can learn to stand up for ourselves. In the same way that we can stand up to bullies, we want to stand up to our parents and to voice our own opinions and to, well, tell them what we think is right in our own eyes. And for their parents, I, as a child myself, I think that it is right for the parents and for me to learn that that we should accept each other's opinions. And for our own parents, they must accept that the children are starting to learn and gain independence, and that we cannot, do everything that the parents can deem right or good for our own. Really? No,
yes. Really true. Time is up. Does any girls want to challenge him?
We love high points. So.
Okay. I think we want to avoid using the microphone, so speak loud. So, wrapping up, courage, Farms agree that children should argue, even at the end there's tension. Alright. First round for integrity, starting in 3, 2, 1, Go. 40 seconds.
Okay, so I agree with most of your points, but I don't agree with the part that you say we should argue to the end, because not only will that cause lasting damage to the relationships of parents and children, but sometimes it's better to just agree to disagree between the two sides. Maybe you voice your opinions and they have their own opinions, and that may be just better to have two different opinions and ignore it from then on. But you make great points in that we should voice our opinions more often and should not back down if our opinions are correct. That's 40 minutes.
You still have 10 seconds. Alright. Thank you. Alright. Round 1 from courage. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
While I do agree with your stance that it is best to not argue towards the end and only to a certain part where both parties gain agreements, I still think, or rather I'd like to add on that the parents here must accept that it is natural to disagree, and that not everything will end up their way. And yeah, in the end, it's all about accepting our own opinions and the children's opinions, and accept that things can be disagreed, etc.
All right. Because I agree with their points.
Round 2. Round 2. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
I know that opinions are subjective and that accepting others' opinions are vital, but I still stand by my point that you should sometimes back down to agree with your parents' points, or the parents should sometimes back down to agree with their child's points, because tension is very damaging. I know this from experience is that lasting relationship damage will be horrible for your future, and your relationships fracturing will not do you any good. So while your points of agreeing to that others may have opinions also work, but you should not argue to the end, and I still think that agreeing to disagree most of the time would still be better than arguing until the tension is completely off the
Okay. Alright, last round for courage.
Can I stop here? There's nothing more added to it.
You still have a chance, and to the debate you can have up to 3 people. So any person of courage wants to come and support fun. Have fun.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Charity 8. Courage 1.5 extra.
Great decision.
Judge done.
Em phạt anh rồi đó, phạt anh.
Same score.
Whoa!
Alright, courage is outstanding this time. Thank you very much, guys.
Difficult for us to score. All right. Milton, can you bring that paper for me, please? Do we mention the winners now? All right. Okay, we'll tell you who the winners are. For if there would be another debate again, I would like to encourage the girls to involve yourselves, especially where the feminism and everything came on. All right, we would like to hear your opinion about it too. Okay, and yeah, all right, we'll just quickly check the score. Give us a second.
So basically, if the guys disagree, they can.
Okay, meanwhile, while
all right,
the teams are doing the score, we need some time. Yeah, I will not tell you anything about dinner. All right.
Sorry about that.
It's gonna be at 6:15. All right. Now it's 5:40. 6:15 dinner, same place, same rules. When you arrive, please go to the table at the end. All right. Go to the table at the end. And for this time, I will need you guys to sit in teams, not girls with girls or boys with boys.
This is a team. Oh, you are sitting in teams.
As long as, like boys and girls, you guys need to stay together. All right. In teams. All right.
It's all before we eat or after we eat.
It's up to you. It's up to you. All right.